Okay, let's talk about something that is literally every business owner's nightmare, going viral for all the wrong reasons. We're going to break down exactly how to handle those online review bombs and turn what feels like a total catastrophe into an actual comeback story. Let's dive in.
It always does, doesn't it? Just one angry customer, one video clip taken out of context, one bad review that somehow catches fire. And that's the scary part, right? You spend years building up a great reputation, and in the digital world, all of that can be put at risk in just a matter of hours.
And boom, this is what it looks like in real time. You go to bed feeling great, you've got a stellar 4.9-star rating, and you wake up to this, a 1.5. This isn't just a handful of unhappy customers. This is what we call a review bomb, a coordinated, intentional assault designed to absolutely tank your credibility and fast.
That feeling is just pure panic. Your phone is buzzing off the hook, the comments are a waterfall of negativity, and you feel like you're completely losing control. This right here, this is the moment where what you do next defines everything. So what on earth do you do? Now, this is going to sound completely backward, but the first and most important thing you can do is nothing. Don't fire back a response. Don't start deleting things. You have to take a deliberate, strategic pause. Your gut reaction, that emotional, defensive instinct, that is the exact fuel this kind of fire is looking for.
Because you just can't control a chaotic situation from a chaotic state of mind. It's impossible. Before you type a single word, you have to find your calm and start thinking like a strategist, not like someone who's just been attacked. This is where you start to take back the power.
So, what does that strategic thinking actually look like in practice? Well, the first 24 hours of any crisis are absolutely make or break. What you do during this initial window, mostly behind the scenes, is going to set the stage for your entire recovery.
All right, this next part takes some serious discipline. First, just step back and get the facts straight. What actually happened? Second, you need to become an archivist. Screenshot everything. The original post, the angry comments, the bad reviews. This is your evidence. It's so important for reporting the attack to a platform or even for your own records. And third, and listen, this is vital, resist the urge to delete the negative comments. I know it's tempting, but it almost always looks like a cover-up, and it just makes people even angrier.
Next, you gotta play detective. What are you actually dealing with here? Are you facing an organic backlash, where a real problem has upset a lot of your genuine customers? Or is this a review bomb, a coordinated attack from people who've probably never even used your product? Knowing the difference is absolutely key, because it completely changes how you should respond.
So, once you've taken a breath and you've assessed the situation, it's time to communicate. But not with some defensive rant or a stuffy corporate statement that sounds like a robot wrote it. No. You need a structured, three-layer response that shows you're accountable and you're in control.
Here's the framework. It's simple. First, acknowledge. You have to acknowledge the situation. If you messed up, give a real, sincere apology. If it's more complicated, at least acknowledge the frustration people are feeling. Second, clarify. Calmly state the facts without placing blame. And third, commit. This is the big one. Show people exactly what you're doing to fix the issue or make sure it never, ever happens again.
And you can see this system work wonders in the real world. Take this example from Texas Roadhouse. A manager didn't make excuses about long wait times. Instead, they acknowledged the customer's frustration, they clarified that they were short-staffed, and they committed to hiring more people. That kind of authentic response can completely diffuse a bad situation and even earn you a ton of respect.
Okay, you've made your public statement. Now it's time to remember you are not in this fight alone. You've hopefully built a community of loyal customers over the years, and right now, they can be your most powerful advocates.
The key word here is authentic. You can't just go out and beg people for 5-star reviews to drown out the bad ones. It looks fake, it feels desperate, and people see right through it. Instead, you reach out to your real supporters and simply invite them to share their genuine, positive stories.
And the message is really simple and empowering. You just let your best customers know that their voice is needed. One true story from a happy person is infinitely more powerful than 100 fake 1-star reviews. You're not asking them to fight for you, you're just asking them to share their truth.
Eventually, the storm will pass, but your job isn't quite done. This final phase is all about turning this whole mess into a powerful story of growth and accountability. This is how you don't just survive an online crisis, you actually thrive because of it.
This becomes your follow-up message. This is how you rebuild trust. It's not about pretending it never happened. It's about looking your audience right in the eyes, so to speak,
and showing them that you took what they said seriously, and you became a better company because of it.
And in the end, that's what this is all about. Being transparent and actually following through can turn your biggest public relations nightmare into one of your greatest brand assets. You know, customers don't expect you to be perfect, but they do expect you to listen and to care. And proving that you do, that's the ultimate way to earn their loyalty for life.
So, this is the question you have to ask yourself. A crisis like this is pretty much an inevitable part of doing business today. The choice isn't if you'll face one, but how you'll respond when you do. With a calm head and a strategic plan, you have the power to not just weather the storm, but to actually harness its energy and come out stronger on the other side.